The giving that commands God's response is the giving of one's life. Not just the giving of one's life, like I said, just give your life to the Lord, that will say, but the sacrifice of one's life. What Abel did was that he didn't just give his offering. He didn't just give his fruits. He didn't just give his produce. He walked, he gave his life. He sacrificed so much and then gave everything to God. That is the same thing that the widow with the widow's mite. That is the same thing she did. Can you imagine? She lived all her life. And everything she had been able to gather through her lifetime was that two widow's mite. And she gave everything. That widow's mite symbolizes our life. So she now brought that widow's mite, these two widows' mite, she brought them and sacrificed. So she was sacrificing her whole life. In those widows' mite were alive. She offered her total life, her totality, all what she had been able to come up with through her whole lifetime. The totality of her life, she just brought an offer. It is the sacrifice. It has to be sacrificed, not just giving. The sacrifice of your life. Anyhow you can do it, anyhow you wish to do it, anyhow you can express it, it's consistent. Abel expressed the sacrifice of her life by bringing, his produce, the result of his life, the result of his labor. And that also symbolizes his life. Because he spent all his life, he converted his time into the production of those produce and then brought all of them. That is a symbol of his life. That is what he gave his life for. That is what he had been able to gather with his life. That is what his life has been able to produce. So he now came, didn't use it for himself, didn't spend the result on himself. He now sacrificed everything he has spent his life gathering. He now offered it and as a sacrifice to God. That was his life. That was his life. He offered his life. He gave his life. That is the sacrifice. That is the giving that touches the heart of God. That is the kind of giving that makes God to respond. That is the kind of giving that makes everyone to respond. That is the kind of giving that makes God to compliment you. The symbol, the thing he has invested his life in, his life investment. That's what it is. His life investment, his life labor, his life work. He just gave and sacrificed and just offered, and just sacrificed his whole life, investment, and gave to God like that. That is the kind of sacrifice that touches the heart of God. It's not about tithe and offering. It's not about prophet's offering. It's not about money offering. It's not about faith offering or some money. It's not about money. It's about sacrificing of life.